Yo, I am back. It's been a while. It truly has been a while. I apologize for that. Yeah, I hope everybody in chat is doing well. I don't know who's here. I still have not figured out how to check my, uh, yeah, viewer count and whatever. Since I usually keep the tabs closed as much as possible to save my CPU. A bit of the trouble. Yeah, I've been gone for like, I think it's been 2 months at this point, maybe even more. Yeah, life has just been life. I started a new job recently, and yeah, just getting acquainted to that, or yeah, used to that was just a bit stressful, to be honest. Do I have a working chat on camera, or no? I don't think it's showing up. But Straussfall, hello. Just saw you texted in the chat. I'm trying to set up my Twitch again in this way that it was supposed to look, but I don't think it's working quite the way that I wanted to. Well, anyways, yeah. So, start a new job. It's just a normal retail job, nothing fancy, but it pays the bills. And yeah, some of you may know that I'm in a theater group, and we had our shows like, yeah, a few weeks ago, and that was a very stressful time. Very nice. I love doing it. I wish I could do it for the rest of my life, but also happy that it's over because it was a time. But anyways, now we're back. Sadly, because of my new job, I cannot have a like regular schedule anymore because sometimes I work on Thursday, sometimes I don't. I'm definitely off on Sundays, so maybe I'll keep the Sunday streams. But you know, I also have a flat to take care of, and yeah, with a combination of job and flat and uni, usually streaming will fall behind a bit. I will try to get better at that, but yeah, don't expect too much from now. For now, I really have to get back into a routine. But yeah, for now, today we have this piece. It's a sketch from my sketchbook that I made a few days ago. It's just, you know, Link holding a little Korok, and this is supposed to be the Lost Woods. Just I did not have the right colors on me, so forgive that. I want it to be like really gloomy and whatever, so I'll be redrawing that or reusing that sketch and doing it digitally. And as you can see from the stream's title, I am using a graphic tablet. This one. I don't know if you can see it. Am I holding it high enough? There is a lag on my camera, I just noticed, but yeah. It's an XP pen. Let me check. What's the name? Star G96 960S. Basically, it was the cheapest one XP pen was selling with the modifications, or not with the qualifications that I wanted. So, yeah, I got that like 2 months ago, but I have not really gotten around to using it as much as I'd like to, because life. Yeah, so now my goal is to learn to use a graphics tablet. I usually draw on my iPad, which, you know, is basically like a display tablet and not a pen tablet. So yeah, I'm just trying to learn to do this because first off, I need it for uni. They usually like it more when we use pen tablets, and it's a nice thing to know. Usually they're cheaper, they work better than pen tablets, they're more reliable. Right now I'm just tracing my old sketch, making a new sketch layer, because I think there's like something about his anatomy that is wrong that I'd like to figure out. So I'm just gonna, create a new sketch underneath and see how this works out. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Then I cannot, like, what is happening here? Maybe this part is a bit bigger, but then I drew a really bad circle. Yeah, this cannot be it. It's just, maybe. But then he's like more like the Hunchback of Notre Dame and not Link from The Legend of Zelda. Fun fact about me, I've never watched Hunchback of Notre Dame, I just know one song from the movie. I've read a book before, and that is something I've never seen anybody else have this experience, but when I was a kid, there used to be like Disney books. They were like quite thin and had like, yeah, the story written in them like a picture book. They were really pretty. No, I definitely messed up on the neck here. I will have to redo the neck. So I'm ignoring the neck for now. I have to attach it differently to the shoulders. So is that... that's too low. Yeah, there's some definite mistakes that I did on here, like anatomically. I will try my best to trace the sketch. Not trace, but you know. I mean, it's tracing, but it's my own work that I did 2 days ago. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong here. Don't exactly know what, but we will figure that out together. Anyways. So yeah, for everyone that is here, I invite you to sketch alongside with me, whether you maybe want to draw something similar, or maybe your own thing, if you have like your own creative projects going on. You're welcome to just lurk around and do what needs to be done. Also, if you like have schoolwork or uni work, I should be doing uni work currently. I'm just feeling very motivated, and I thought I might as well, do some creative stuff in the meantime. Also because a lot of my friends have like asked me to show them how I draw. I'm just gonna send them stream later, and they can like draw themselves, because I'm not good at explaining my process. My process is I look at a piece of paper and suddenly art appears. And sometimes this happens to be good art. Usually it's just okay art. That being said, I know that I'm better than, the average human at art. I'm not being self-deprecating. I just also know that there's a lot of people who are much better at art than I am currently, and I'm trying to fix that by practicing. I mean, it's also not my goal to be the best sketch artist or artist in the world in general, but I would like to improve a bit more. I think there's like some room for improvement. Don't know if a waist would work like this. That looks like a... that's a very that is the waist. But I think he has still a slightly less pronounced waist. Oh, wrong tool. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, that looks like a human body. Just gonna sketch in where the pecs should be. These will help me make the clothing seem a bit more 3D at the end of the day. Though, I do want to go for more of a like painterly watercolor-like style, which I have not done digitally ever, to be honest. So this might be the delusion talking. But we all deserve to be a bit delusional in these trying times, A little bit of a hand here. I don't think this hand needs much detail since it's tucked behind the Korok safely anyways. Yeah, something's definitely wrong here. I don't know how I messed it up this badly. But it's not supposed to be here. The head needs to move a bit more here. And the middles need to align a little bit more. I'll do that later. But that's definitely the first mistake that I figured out. I also like doing this, you know, just redrawing some art. Even if it's not that old, you know, this is just maybe a week, but in that week, you know, I've had my eyes on other things. I've looked at a lot of artists on YouTube and Pinterest and Instagram. I don't have a lot of time to draw for myself, so usually when I'm doing uni stuff, I'll just have speed paints or drawing tutorials run in the background like a podcast. It's not the best thing in the world, but you know, it helps a little bit, and in the end, I feel like even if I haven't drawn in a while, I still always come back, at least not restarting at zero, so that's always nice. Yeah, I remember this hand. This hand is a hand, and it. That's as much as I can say about it. We have the beautiful Master Sword here, which I'll just, you know, sketch in roughly. He should probably, like, if he's out with the, no, should be carrying a shield. I don't know how much the shield usually looks out, or how visible the shield usually is. You know, the Highland one. I'm just gonna draw it like this, and hope it like translates well into the drawing style in the end. We'll see how much of this actually, you know, stays within the actual sketch and what I end up just scrapping. I had this idea a few days ago and I thought it was really cute, so I just did it. And now here we are. I'm drawing a cute little Korok being carried by Link. I will have to draw a really complicated hand posture later. I'm excited. Also, I can input. Okay, you do not see that. Damn it, I thought you would see it. Maybe if I do it differently. Yeah. I'll just have the original sketch here at all times so I can, like, look at the details more clearly, because with the lower opacity here it's not very well visible. I should not be drawing in the clothes just yet. I should be working on fixing up the wacky proportions, because these are some proportions for sure. Yeah, well, I don't know what those lines were for. I'm sure they had a reason. I learned them, but I don't use them, so why bother? Also, if there's like any artists watching this who have like some feedback for me on things that I could do better in the sketching part or later on with the line art, I'm always open for feedback, always open to, you know, better myself as an artist, as a person, just generally. Still feel like something is off. Like, yeah, the head is way too far forward, but also, I don't know. Also the other question that I have not asked you, can you hear me? I'm scared that I have not turned on my microphone. It is on. At least OBS is picking me up. Yeah, something is most definitely wrong. I mean, I'll just draw in the shape of the legs. Okay, that should be... That is leg-shaped. I don't... Why are legs an existing part? I mean, I'd rather draw legs all day than hands a single time. Yay, it's nice you do hear me. That's really nice. I'm glad. But I'm just now seeing that the chat is not showing up on stream as it should be. Will I have to update that again? Okay, yeah, no, I'll be doing that after the stream. But yeah, do you have a secondary account that you're chatting from right now? Also, yeah, this is an arm. I just now realized I have been doing a lot of gaming streams lately. Software doing software stuff, yes. That is basically every creative person's worst nightmare. You know, that I basically only did gaming streams when I started out streaming. And it's very funny because we had a Straussful Twitch before, and now you. Which it's showing up as two separate people, so somebody has a similar name to you. Yeah, well, happens. Okay, somebody is fighting for their lives with their keyboard, I guess. Man, I really want to have the chat show up on stream. Wait, it usually should just be one click. It's me both with the same account. Okay, that is funny because Twitch is showing it as like two separate people, like two entirely separate accounts. But okay. Anyways, what I was saying before was that I've only ever done... I think... Ah! I figured it out! I'm a genius! Just gonna... get that like a pixel higher. No, that's the wrong thing to put higher. Are you locked? No, you're not locked. Like this. Okay. Okay. Perfect. The chat was just on the wrong layer. It was below the overlay. Anyways, gaming streams are very easy to do even when you're talking to nobody because the game is very entertaining and you can talk about it. And with art streams, I'm just sitting here like, yep, that's an arm. That is a somewhat human person, I think. Which that means, of course, nobody's obligated to say anything in chat. First messages was over my phone and now on my PC. Software doing software stuff, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, nobody's obligated to type in chat if they don't want to. I know that I don't chat a lot when I'm watching streams. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I have a fear right now. Okay, no. Okay, everything's fine. It should be like... Wait, let me turn this off. I feel like it should be here. That looks better. Yeah, that should do it. That should do the trick. Yeah. Nobody's ever obligated to type in my chat, just be here, feel comfortable as you are. I just noticed that it's a bit harder to talk to myself when doing art as opposed to gaming, because when I'm gaming, even when I'm not streaming, I scream anyways, so yay. Come on, why are layers so hard? What is happening? Like, just technologically, what is happening? Why does it keep switching to this layer? I don't want this layer. This is the background. This should be a locked layer. Why can I? Since when? Anyways, select all. I'm just gonna... No. Why are you back down there? Ah, there we go. And this should be like... Yeah, that should do it. That should do the trick. Software doing software stuff. We have a hashtag or a title for this stream. Rather, no, stop moving, please, stop moving. Thank you. Okay, this is a thing. Okay, now let's redo the shoulders. Is that it? I don't know, it still looks wrong, but that's probably just me thinking that everything I do is wrong. He has a thick neck, that is... no. That's Link. Link is a twink, not a bodybuilder. No. Let's try that again. Oh wait, I was supposed to text my friends when I'm online. Well, they'll see it, they'll see the notification, and if not, then it's not my fault. Now I feel like that's still... It's... How does it... How... At this point, I feel like I need a doctor to explain to me exactly how shoulders work, just so I can draw them, like, anatomically. I mean, I have a couple of friends who do it, so yeah, first time I got a notification. Yeah, I also don't know since when you've been following me, but I remember getting a few followers while not streaming, so I don't think you were supposed to ever get a notification. What the fuck? I'm about to call my nurse friend and just ask. Am I missing a muscle? 3 months or so? Yeah, I haven't streamed in... Actually, I can check when my last stream was. Can I? Not right now, but I think it's been about 2.5 or 3 months. I used to stream twice a week, and now technically there are 4 time slots in a week where I could stream. I just wrote an Excel timesheet for myself. Yeah, but with my shifts and everything, it's probably just gonna be once a week, maybe twice if I'm lucky. Everything I do feels wrong, anatomically. I was planning to have the digital sketch done already, so we could have just moved on to the more exciting stuff like line art and shit like that, but I forgot that I was planning to stream today. Is that? That's a bit too pointy, but that's an issue for later me. Right now I'm just... How... Is the neck the issue, or is the shoulder the issue? Is it... Might return to stream sometime too after like a 2 or 3 year gap. Oh yeah, I feel that. I started streaming September of 2023, if I remember correctly. Yeah, should have been 2023. Really? That long ago? Well, anyways, yeah, apparently was that long ago. And then, in like late October of that year, I got my tongue piercing. Huh? You see? I had that. And I couldn't talk for 2 weeks. So in that time, of course, I couldn't stream. And then so much other stuff happened in between that I just never went back to streaming until like earlier this year. I think I started, in May or April. Yeah, where I had found out that I was about to like possibly lose my old job, and I did eventually lose it because my contract wasn't renewed, and I got scared, but I also couldn't do much except look for jobs. And for like a little while, I got delusional enough to think, hey, if I just stream regularly now, I might as well become a streamer. Of course, as you can see, that didn't happen. I'm still working on it, but I also know that this kind of success doesn't grow overnight. Gladly I found another job, but that also forced me to, you know, take another break from streaming. But yeah, I had like a... I keep using the wrong pen. I had like a... yeah, 1.5, 2 year break between stream times, and now I had another 3-month break. I wish I could be more consistent, but yeah. 2 followers or 2 followers? Yeah, I have like about 20, but out of those 20, I'm pretty sure I know, like, I'm gonna say I know 15 out of my followers personally. So yeah, it still counts. I have a very supportive community. Viewer, yeah, okay, 2 viewers. 2 viewers are still 2 viewers, and honestly, with that, I am in like the top. I think it was 50%. If you have more than one viewer on Twitch, you're like in the top 50% of streamers, because there's just so many that usually people just have one chatbot watching, and that's it. So yeah, I guess yay. Yay, you're one of them, and I think the other one is actually my chatbot, because my mod, also known as my lovely, lovely partner, is at work today, so I needed an auto mod. Of course, I expect you to behave, but you never know. But yeah, you just said that you wanted to get back into streaming. What kind of streams did you do? Was it gaming? Was it art? Reactions? I don't know, I'm just always interested in seeing what other people are doing with this platform. Also, why did I give him like... Why is it so pronounced? Is it like I could just do whoop? We're not doing that, I'm an adult. IRL followers? Wait! I think I just now realized that we might know each other in person. But, I'm... like... I'm really bad at remembering, like, usernames. So, maybe you wanna, like, give me a hint on who you are? I mean, if you don't wanna, like, dox yourself on Twitch, that's also fine. But I'm very confused right now. Yeah, we definitely do. Okay. Who did I tell that I was... I didn't tell anybody I was streaming today, so that's interesting that you managed to show up. That's fine, but I won't give hints. Okay. Who do I know that used to do gaming streams? Did I know you did gaming streams? Like, was it something that you told me? As I said, I follow for 3 months. Is okay. The username would have made me guess that you're like one of my best friends from theater, but he definitely didn't do gaming streams. Okay. Oh god, don't give him nipples. No, we're not drawing nipples. He's gonna get clothes. We're not drawing nipples. I'm sorry, Twitch. I don't wanna get bad my first day back. Okay. Well, the only place that I know where you could be from is... You're onto something. So you are from theater, is what I'm coming from there. Yeah, the stream delay is... I also don't know how to fix it. The only reason why I know that you're not my best friend from theater is because, as much as I love that dude, man, his media competence, I'm not even sure he knows what a Twitch is at this point. And he probably does just, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. I think I know who you are, and it would also make sense with your username, if your username is because of the reason that I think it is. Because I know a person that was gonna go into like music production thingy, and I know that Strauss is like a classical musician. I think he was a pianist and componist in like the 1700s, and so I would have guessed you're that person, but I also don't know. I'm confused. Not you. Okay. Okay. I am lost. I think the worst thing about that is I don't know the English skill of most of my IRL friends very well, so the fact that we're speaking in English right now is also throwing me way off guard. Huh. I can check since when you've been following, I just realized, and you've been following 3.5 months. Damn it, then the name does not help at all. Okay, that is impractical. Unpractical? Wow, yeah, my English is not Englishing today. Okay, but I am assuming you are a person who likes... If you like gaming and we get along, you probably like The Legend of Zelda. Because most people that game amongst my friends like that. As to be obviously seen here. I mean, Also, to be fair, I might have a little Zelda problem. I just noticed that the entire makeup of he is so low on the page and there's so much up there. I'll probably have to draw the rest of his legs and just get him higher. But I think at this point I'm actually almost happy with the head. Well, I didn't really play it much, only a few years ago. Play some Zelda on a Wii U. Okay. Who in the world has a Wii U? I mean, no front to you, but the Wii U was just a cosmically bad decision from Nintendo, in my opinion. Yeah, no, I'm genuinely lost. I will give it a think, but for now, you've flown under my radar. I cannot pinpoint who you are right now. But I will. I will figure it out. How? Okay. Come on, react. Thank you. Okay, then what other games do you play then? If it's not Zelda, maybe that helps. Is it? Yeah. I think that this is as far as I can take this sketch. We'll probably make it pretty clear. Would it? That is assuming that I remember who of my friends plays what games. I don't think I could pinpoint specific games to my friends, except like try to get the most unlikable games. Okay. I don't know how to draw this hand. I'll just, there is a thumb here. Regrettably. Unlinkable. Play some Anno games. Okay. You'd probably be great friends with my partner then. They love Anno. But other than that, Right now, I also like think that you might be one of like Germany's biggest streamers because you haven't played a lot of Zelda. Wait, what? What? Do you not believe that my partner loves Anno games? God, the delay is really crazy. I don't know what kind of delay we have, but it's... Oh, it's a lot. Which obviously also, like, for this chat on, oh, 10 seconds is quite a lot. What is that here? Since when? Like, this is Ganondorf here. Yeah, that's... Sure, that is the hero of time. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. But I do need to keep the hairline. That is an astonishingly good hairline. Did your partner play Anno 117? Not yet, I think. The issue that we currently have is that we only have one PC, which is the one that I'm using right now. And that I also have to use it for uni, since I study game design, which you probably already know. And if you don't, then that might give me a hint as to who you are. But yeah, and we only have this one PC. I need to use it quite a lot, and therefore I'm using it most of the time. Wow, that's then why did I phrase it like that? So they don't get to play on it much since Anno is PC only, or at least from the consoles that we do own, it's PC only. And also for some reason they've had an issue with like their profile on my PC. They have their own profile, and when they log into it, the PC just black screens. Like, you can still see the mouse cursor and everything, and that's it. That's just straight up it. And I don't know what happened there. So I've been trying to fix that. But yeah, if I figure out who you are, I'll definitely tell my partner later when they get back that they have some Anno friends to talk to, because sadly it's not really my game. I'm not really into strategy games. I like real-time reaction-based stuff like open world fighters. Why do I keep giving him that hair? That's actually a good hair shape, but it's the wrong hair shape. But I'll keep it for now just because. No, it looks quite cool. Hey, no, not my precious followers. You all have to stay forever. I'll bake cookies. I mean, chances are, if we are friends in real life, I've baked you cookies before. Oh no, that's not how eyes work. You don't think I've baked you cookies? What is happening? What happened? Okay, now at least I think I know where I know you from. But then... I'm sure you wanted to study music production. Like, I'm pretty sure I know who you are. But I'm certain you wanted to do music production. Farming simulators are nice. No music study. But I was so certain. It's like a 50-50 chance right now. But both of the people that I think it is technically already been... Who in the world? This has me stumped. Also, I feel so bad because if we are friends and I should recognize you. I feel like a bad friend right now. I'll just draw circles for now. Oh no. Oh no. That would have... Let's draw a little nose. Yep, this is art. Perfect. Perfection. You know, that is... The way that you write makes me so certain sometimes that you are a certain someone, and then you write some messages and I'm like... I mean, I explicitly don't hope in any situations or things that would identify me for you. That's the thing, I'm pretty sure, like, I was so certain I knew who you were, and then I wasn't, and then for a second I thought I had it again, and then I lost it, and I think at that point I've lost it all. Like, just my marbles, my sanity. He looks so judgy. I love that for him. You know, in this economy, if you can afford being so judgmental for no reason, then go for it. I will figure it out eventually. Okay. Well, sadly enough, I think it has come to the point where I need to... Sid Meier's Civilization 6. That is one that I have not played at all yet. But I was thinking about getting it for my partner, actually, today, because, I don't know if you've heard of Prime Gaming, if you know that's a thing, but if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get some games for free each month, like every couple of weeks. And currently, Sid Meier's Civilization is in there, in that roster of free games. They have Civ 6 and like the first few ones. Yeah, Netflix has it too. Exactly, it's like that thing, but they have a couple of more games. They also had Dead Cells and Stray Gods. Stray Gods, you know, I'm assuming you're a person that likes musicals for no particular reason. Is a very interesting game, which is like a what was it called? It's like a musical role-play game. It's like a murder mystery with musical numbers in a game with a beautiful art style. Truly. I have not actually played it yet, to be fair, but it looks very fun. Gonna let go a bit more of this. Okay. And I'm gonna... This. I'm also not doing it in the, like, most... I do not like War Thunder. Okay. That actually does not help me at all. You know, one would have thought that that might have helped, but no. No, let's stay here. Thing is, some part inside of me wants to just text a random person and be like, hey, that you? But also if it isn't that person, like, I'll just WhatsApp scream at somebody for no good reason. So, that would be an awkward situation to explain. Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Yeah. I'd just say no even if you were to text me. Damn it! But then how am I ever supposed to know if I was right? Let's... To be fair, the only thing that's really trolling or throwing me is that you used to stream. Like, you text exactly the way that my best friend does. But I'm pretty sure he didn't stream, and he also, I mean, I also see him playing Civilization and Anno. But he doesn't stream. He wouldn't stream. I don't think he would. We don't really text that much too. Okay, that makes it easier. Great. And then also first off, so I can tell my partner later about this accurately and maybe as a help, what pronouns do you use? If you're okay with answering that, because I'm definitely gonna tell them about this later. And I don't want to misgender a stranger that is apparently my friend. That is so confusing, man. I wanna know. I have to stop drawing his crown jewels. Master sword. Yeah, that's the master sword that I'm supposed to be drawing. I wish I could find a way to like have the whole sword in. I want the sword to just be like a prop. He is a man, but like... Okay, him. That... How... I don't... Okay, I'm gonna go through my contacts now, while drawing. I have... No, that dude likes Zelda. Does he like Zelda? You could be. You could. I think I have an idea. No, that also doesn't make sense. Damn it. I have a chat open and just, you know, look in between the typos here and the typos in the chat. Could be. Could be. That's all I'm gonna say. But I mean, the thing is that I also don't have like a lot of people using he/him pronouns in my contacts. Especially not that many that used to, or that are first off gamers, second off know how to speak English well. So I have never down to 3 people. Actually 2 people, because... No, 3 people. You never actually specified whether we know each other from theater or not. Are we in the same theater group? That probably is again too specific. I really didn't many type of the together chat. Huh. You could answer that one, yeah, that would be nice. I don't know, why is it like that? Why does it draw? Did you get stuck again? The tip got stuck. I feel like... Let me think, no? Not in theater together, but... okay. Okay. Yep. Damn it. Also, going back to the sketch, I regret to inform you, I think I'm done with the sketch and I need to, like, go on to the actual refining part of this, which, usually is the part where I start screaming and doing incoherent sounds. So, I will give you a sound warning just for that. Like, his midsection is... I do play RimWorld. What the hell is RimWorld? I feel like I need to Google that now because that sounds like something... Oh, ooh, it looks nice. Whatever it is, it looks really nice. I like the art style. This also looks like a strategy game. A storyteller game. Is it RimWorld Odyssey or the normal? Because the if I Google it, the one that I have here looks like a strategy building game, colony builder. Yeah. Okay. So you like builder types games, like you know, with Anno and Civ 6, and this. I know like exactly the genre you like. At least like if your birthday is coming up, I would know what to give you if I had money to get presents for anyone. Oh, Odyssey's DLC. Okay. It looks very interesting. I might like it's currently on sale on Steam, so I might check it out later. Maybe it has a demo or something that I can look at. I really want to get into like strategy building games because everybody seems to be having a great time. Stationeers. I know Stationeers. I've seen somebody play it. At this point, I'm struggling with the hand. Now, any psychic damage you could do to me by unraveling, unrevealing, revealing. Whoa. Who you are right now, will still be less psychic damage than this fucking hand. I don't know how to draw it, and I think, regrettably so, I'll have to use a puppet for it. So, usually I'm all for just learning and growing over your obstacles, and growing with the obstacles. But I've had it with his hand. I tried my best. I'm just gonna draw in a man here. No, I don't want that. Yeah. Oh, I'm very happy it didn't show up on stream, but we just had a little bit of a bot issue. So yay. Do I maybe have those? I just need like one thing where the hand is close to what I need. Do I have like a... I don't seem to have... Oh wait, I have some poses here. Let's not look at the poses. Some of these poses are... They definitely are something. But I don't seem to have the right pose. It did show... Oh, I didn't... Damn it, I hoped it wouldn't show up. My hydration reminder is working, yay! That being said, I hope you are staying hydrated. Okay, wait. No, you need to go like this, and like this, and then this. I'm just trying to make myself a reference. And I could... Wow, we're just gonna... I'm just... Yeah, it does count, even though I've never seen anybody put the dash there. But yeah, Mezzomix does count. You're definitely not the person that I thought you were. Dude only drinks water. And the other one only drinks energies. Are you a fan of Monster energies? Specifically Monster. Ow. My neck cracked on that one. That shouldn't happen. No energy drinks for me. God damn it! Okay, I'm lost. Every person that I thought it could be is not possible. No, that dude doesn't speak English. Back to the roots. I don't even know what the roots are anymore, man. I'm just confused. Ah. Do you not like energy drinks, or are you not allowed to drink them? You know? Because that... Like, medically not, because of some... Oh, yeah. Yes. You do not like them. Damn it. And that's also wrong. I think you have me. You have me at a point where I'm just utterly lost. At this point, I'm like... I think I've gone through every person that I know that I, like, know is on... that I think would be on Twitch. I don't... Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, the delay is not too bad right now. Okay. I'm like, at this point, 90% certain you must have lied to me at some point. It was like, okay, then I just did not look. I did not look at the chat for that long. I was certain it was fine, okay? Apologies. It's funny that it is this bad today because the last time that I streamed it was never like that bad. It was, you know, Germany's internet bad. Of course, it's bound to like have some hang-ups, let's call them. But it was never that bad. I wonder what that is today, but today my internet generally is just not good. You probably wouldn't assume me on Twitch. Have you ever worked in healthcare? No. Hey, I'm so lost. I'm so lost. The music's nice right now. Yeah, I wouldn't assume. Why wouldn't I assume somebody on Twitch? I mean, no. I can wait. Maybe I should do that anyways because that's just common decency. I'll just wait. Okay. If you're interested in the music, I usually put that in the beginning. Because it's just common decency to do so. If I'm already using somebody's music for my streams, I at least should give them some credit for it. They have some really cute artworks on their albums, and I really like their Zelda mixes. I'm just lost. We do not text that much. Do I not text much? What? I mean, basically everybody at this point. I'm a very antisocial person at the moment. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'll give him some slightly messy hair. Why not? Let's make it a bit rounder. Okay, well, anyways, this is... I know I said this 20... We did send 21 messages in total. Okay, then you're definitely not the person I thought of in the beginning. No, that's definitely more than 21 too. Is this? This is also more than 21. This is less than 21. This could be. No, this is also more. I'm now just going through all my contacts. Oh, that's the wrong pronouns. That's more, that's more. That's definitely more. Yes. You maybe? You could be. It's more than 21. How dare. Is this? No, this is also more. This is less. Okay, yeah, I'm overthinking this. I'll figure it out. Shit, hands. Fuck. I don't like drawing hands. That we can we call that a hand? Let's just stop drawing his nipple. He's gonna get close. How many sheds to just check? 10 maybe? I scrolled down. I scrolled down quite far on my contacts. Who are you? Ah, the wrong person. Could it be? No, that's also way more. I'm still checking, to be fair. That is less than that person. No, no, no. Oh wait, that no. 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 I'm lost. I have maybe one person, but it's also more than 21 messages. It's 25 messages in the chat that I just checked. Even though... Also, no, I know this person's Twitch name because I follow them on Twitch. At least I'm pretty sure I do. Hey. I think this hand is hopeless. Okay. Let's go to a new layer. I think the concept part is done. No. Let's start drawing an actual human in here. No, still better than a hook. See, you say stuff like that, and it makes me think that you're a certain person, but it cannot be because it checks out somehow. Okay, so we definitely know each other from theater. Or it's somebody who saw me in theater. Have I ever texted that person? I don't... No, I don't even have his number. Okay. Nope. Can't also be that. Still better than a hook now. Oh no, that's wrong. That's not how Link's hair works. I think I have to like this. Give him quite a soft face. He's meant to look very androgynous. That's not my idea, that is actual canon from Nintendo, by the way. Link is supposed to look very, very androgynous, so that both male and female Zelda players can identify with him. Which is also the reason why he has blonde hair, because most people have blonde hair, and why he, doesn't have the like big superhero-esque figure that a lot of game heroes have. He's just supposed to be more relatable. That dude is a femboy for sure, in my opinion. Yes. Yes, he is. Also, I'm glad that you specified Link, as if me being a femboy was an option. I'm not saying that it isn't. Just, not a lot of people would assume that it even would be an option. I don't like drawing the second eye. Never turns out as good as the first eye. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. More shapely, please. Okay. Next question is not necessarily about figuring out who you are, just generally trying to make conversation, because I'm still trying to learn that, streaming wise. But have you watched any good movies recently? I think I'm longer in the theater than you, but not certain. That is highly unlikely. Unless you're in the orchestra. Because I know that from the boys on stage, I am the only one who has been there since Robin Hood. Not in the orchestra. Ah, messed something up. Well, okay. I think you, most guys who are there now joined the year after me. Okay, I think I have one last person that I could check, but I'm pretty sure we texted. We haven't texted at all. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast was the one after. If I remember correctly, you played a chair. Or something like that. You played some furniture, which is, with Beauty and the Beast, it's not very specific. Or you played the young beast. Okay, then I know who you are. Then I'm just confused because I didn't know your English was so good. But that could also be because we have no reason to speak English at the theater. But yeah, you're definitely not going into music production. That is as far off as I could be. No, don't do that. I forgot that I'm gonna give him clothes. I started drawing his muscles. It's entirely unnecessary to draw the muscles. My English is somewhat the yellow from the egg. Well, now it is. Know that it didn't used to. Or at least when, like, a few years ago, you tried to say something in English to me. I don't remember what it was. And I just stood there like, no. No. But yeah, okay. Credit to me, I figured it out in the end. I basically went through half the people I know. But at this point, I'm 100% sure I know who you are. And I'm pretty sure the last thing that you did at theater, or the last thing that we did together on stage, was that you ate a part of me. It could be, but I also think your grammar was just off. I keep using the wrong pencil. That sounds so wrong, dude. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. But no, yeah, then I definitely got you. Oh no. Messed up the perspective. But no, the last action together was you sending me to a certain death. Was it? Oh, right, yeah. You were, what's his name? Checo? Checo or Jukes? One of the two. Oh god. Checo, okay. Yeah, never learned the name of the pirates, to be honest. I just hoped I was getting them right. Okay. Oh, wait. What? What is happening? Why? Why is it white all of a sudden? I did not change colors. We definitely did not notice that no captain knew his pirates. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, why should I know the name of my employees? They're just there to do the dirty work for me. Okay. What's that? That looks like... Yeah, that looks close enough. It's like a t-shirt. Why ever would you wear a t-shirt in the Lost Woods? I do not understand. That does not seem safe. I do think we're slaves, as we are probably not paid. Well, that is a good point, actually. Gotta go, be back later. Alrighty. I don't know how long I'll be on, but if you get back and I'm still here, I'll be happy to see you again. Okay, now let's see. That is not how arms work. I feel like now that I move the shoulder to the correct position, the shoulder is a bit too wide. I don't know. Maybe I think I've just been looking at this picture for a bit too long. Let's see. Like it should end here. Then the arm is way too wide. That? Yeah, no, that's too, like... That shoulder seems fine to me. At least somewhat. Actually though, this part was not that open. It's not that, promiscuous, I think. So I should probably put that further in. I'm also still a bit sick. I got sick like right after theater weekend. Who would have thought that being in a closed space under a lot of stress with a lot of people for 4 weekends in a row would get somebody sick? We were all very surprised. Yeah. No, that does not look right. Let's be like here. Like this. Yeah, let's go for that. It's not that significantly different perspective-wise. Yeah, that could be it. And then he has like his undershirt, which like just goes straight along. Maybe, yeah, probably. Okay, I think that is, we're getting somewhere. I have the sketch up there so you can, like, see at all times where I am. I forgot to, like... Damn it. I forgot to start the time-lapse recording. If I start it now, since, I haven't... Oh, I should save, by the way. Wait. Save as... Studio format, please. I'm gonna save it real quick. Nice. But also what I wanted to check is if I start the time-lapse right now. And time-lapse. Okay, there is. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to watch the entire thing, sadly. Ah, damn. And I like the concept. I think this would have been a good speedrun thing. Anyways, I guess I'll just upload the thing on YouTube later, the stream. So, yeah. Why do the shoulders not work? Do they have to be? Yeah, maybe. Okay. But these have to be a bit wider. It's like quite loose arm arm holds. What is the name for it? Like shirt legs? It's not shirt legs, but the part that you put your arms in a shirt. It has a word in German. Not quite sure though if there's a English word. I'm just gonna check. Now I want to know. I'm a bit tired. Sleeve. I knew that word. I got straight A's in English when I was younger. I just need you all to know that. I forgot to actually, I forgot to actually tell people that I'm really live. But it's okay. Some people might appear still. I don't force anybody to join the streams. Not even my friends. I probably could if I really told them, want them to be here, they would show up, but in a weird way, I want to do that on my own. And I only want people here who actually want to be here. Not because they feel obligated to be here. So I have a very hard time advertising that I'm streaming on like Instagram and stuff, because most people do follow me on there. That's a beefy link arm. Are my friends who then might feel like they have to show up because they have to support me. And they would, but it's not the point. I'm doing this because I want to entertain people, and maybe create a safe space for people if they need it. That would be like my biggest goal, to at some point make this a space where people feel welcome and safe and can talk about their feelings. Not that I'm an online therapist or anything, please don't use this as an online therapy session. But just a safe space for everyone. I feel like there cannot be enough safe spaces on the internet at the moment. It's the world is in shambles. At best, that's shambles. I think we've gone from shambles to like dust at this point. And it feels very wrong to be a person that creates anything, whether it be art, content, or I don't know, just anything. Because the world is basically dying and I'm just sitting here drawing my little pictures. And I know art can help people, artists are there to help people go through these feelings. But sometimes I wish there was more I could do, when there genuinely isn't. So I'll just keep on drawing cute little guys being held by not so cute guys. I mean, I think Link is cute, but I think he has there is a few words that describe him better, adjectives that I would use to describe a person. Something looks wrong about that. If hand here, then like this. This is what I need, roughly. And this is still just a sketch layer. It's a more refined sketch, but still just a sketch. Okay, let's see. Make this arm more like arm-like. That's the wrong tool again. Okay, yeah, that might be it. Might be as good as it gets. Actually, no, his hand would wrap around here. So it's like the whole point. Or just like this. I don't know. I should probably also move my camera to the other screen because I'm staring at this screen a lot, and yeah, if I'm just staring intently somewhere where the camera is not, just probably looks weird on stream. But I don't wanna move the camera. Also, I think the stream froze a bit for a while. This is adorable. Look at that, he has like the little heart leaf, so it's like this. Yeah, actually now with this as context for size, I think that looks quite okay. Now the other arm is not quite proportional. I'll be fixing that. So far, by the way, I'm liking sketching a lot with the speed pen. I don't know how line art will be because I feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like I can be very accurate with it, but it's not like I'm very accurate with my line art anyways. Like if it gets messy line art, then that's not the pen tablet's fault, and that's just my missing skill. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay. Let's see. This. He has very skinny arms for like context of everything. Okay. I still don't know how to do that hand. I'm at a loss for like. Why did I draw the rest of his arms? He's gonna. I made a mistake again. Should not have drawn his arms yet. Or, you know, I should, but not quite like this. Okay, right, let's see. He has like those things, those bandages on. Don't really know how to draw bandages, I'm improvising. I don't know, this is I think how I would draw them even if I had like a clue, I think I would draw them like this. Looks good enough in my opinion. Probably gonna look up how to draw them when I'm doing the line art later. Oops, that's my alarm. I don't remember what I set it for. Ah yeah, no, I remember again. I just Don't need that today, but I'm keeping it on. Anyways. Okay, now it's wearing like a undershirt underneath, so I can smooth that out, that curve. It's just gonna be a sausage. Just like here as well. Maybe a bit thicker, and then gonna be bandages around here. Oh, I saw the new Wicked trailer like last night, I think. The new Wicked movie. I'm so hyped. You can imagine me to be entirely annoying about Wicked as soon as the movie comes out. Probably everything I breathe and draw and do will just be Wicked because I'm so excited. It also looks like braids, like he has just braided hair on his arms. Hey, that's probably not too far off. I don't know how else you would have gotten the fabric. That roughly is it. I'm gonna save again. I know that sometimes my PC has some issues. I'm quite happy with how this is turning out for now as a sketch. It's not, you know, good, but it's getting there. This ends up there. Not quite. I'm very much freestyling his armor right now. So if I mess up, don't come for me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm using my own sketch as reference, which, you know, not the worst idea I've ever had, also not the best one. And the Sheikah slate is here. Yeah, I'll just get this Sheikah slate like this. Get some eye. Tear. It's like pretty lashes. Now this is enough for me to go off. I will have enough time to refine it later. I'm now gonna erase all the overlapping parts. This is supposed to be a slightly more refined version of the sketch underneath. And also because it just gets a bit jumbly and messy, I don't do that. And that will just, yeah, that will just make my life harder than it needs to be. Is that it? Yeah. Kind of. Starting to be hungry. I had lunch earlier. Shouldn't be as hungry as I am right now. Well, I guess it's time for a cookie. Because there's always time for a cookie. It's a very good cookie. It's like a hazelnut cookie. I'm gonna assume his boots would start somewhere here. So I'm gonna draw those in. No, I don't like that. That looks like he has a very weird stance. Wait. Still wrong. Like this. Suppose like this. Something like that, yeah. It's a bit skinnier. Dude is very skinny. Yeah. That's okay, yeah. This is very relaxing. I like doing that. I'm definitely gonna stream more art in the future if I find the time. Very relaxing. I wish I had more to talk about. I probably should have prepared something to talk about. But yeah, maybe I'll do that next time. It has this. It has this. Something like this. There's also he has a arm protector thingy. That goes over here and over here. And then here's his hand. I don't know how to draw that hand. I'm lost, dude. I have this for a bit more perspective. And I mean, he has that, and at this point of the dress, not dress, tunic, it should go like this. Have a little indent. Also here. Yeah. Like this. See, that looks better. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. I'm starting to be happy with that. Currently not looking at chat though because I'm very focused. I hope I'm not missing anything. Yeah. Also, I have to check. Okay, my playlist is still running. Okay. Is this how the Hylian shield looks even? From behind? Wait. What does the Hylian shield look like? Let me... Not quite. It's more... like... straight-ish. It's not really that curved. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, that should be it. A pink Hylian shield? Oh, that's so cute. I want it. I don't know what I'd need it for, but I want it. Can I... Oh no. Okay. Wait. How do I How do I close out of that? What is it? Okay, I've pressed on something. Oh well, hello there. Pressed on something and now I'm confused. Ah, there. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I thought you were... Shouldn't you still be working? It doesn't go till 7? Nope, till 6. Okay, then I was confused. As you can see, I have made a lot of progress, which was to say not a lot of progress at all, on this piece, but I think it looks significantly more like Link than it did in the original sketch. And he has a shield now, which is a bit too high. I figured out the mistake in the original. It's just that his head was... wait, can I move this? Like, if we check this now, and if I align the shoulders properly, you know, his head was just too large and too far in the front. So yeah, I fixed that. I think now this shoulder is a bit too, like, straight. Should be a bit lower. Not quite as low as it is here, but definitely somewhat different. I mean, you could also just walk very straight. That's a possibility, but it's a bit unnatural. Which layer am I on? This layer. Maybe like cut it here. No, that makes it a droopy shoulder immediately. Okay, no, this seems to be correct. Just a little bit? I can read your name. So yes, I do know your name. And I know exactly who you are. Which is why I know that you're probably a fan of this drawing. I mean, not yet, because right now it does not look like much, but when it's done you might like it. Alrighty. Still don't know how to draw this hand. I have to Google that one again. At this point, I might just look for a good... Oh, this would be a good reference. Oh, don't want to do that. Edit. Copy. Paste. At this point, I might just trace it. I don't usually trace a lot, but this hand is really hard and I just want to get on with the drawing. Let's get it in accurately enough. Like that. Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna, you know, still not perfect, but it's better than whatever I would have done. The Master Sword has like a diamond in the end, if I remember correctly. So I'll do that. No, wrong way again. This is better. Yeah. What have I learned through this? I drew the Master Sword in the entirely wrong angle. Now, if I just, you know, do this, it should still be a bit thicker. I had the cutest little girl today whose arms are now sufficiently drawn all over. So was her face. She now has like 5 tattoos and just as many drawings everywhere. Aww, that's adorable. I love this job. I'm almost sad they didn't book 2 people for today, but I'm also happy that I got to stay home another day. Yeah. Okay. Now I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Is that roughly what the Master Sword hand looks like? Probably should have googled that. But it's okay. That looks like a broadsword. We didn't need to. Half of the time I was just sitting around waiting until they remembered I existed. It was like 4 kids at once, with everyone wanting 2 or 3 things. Yeah, okay. But still, I like the job, I like doing it, so I wouldn't mind. Oh, he could carry the like forest dweller's sword. That might also be an option. Also, this is like a bit too flat for me. Like, hands are never that flat against your body or against your arm. They always like have like a little Yeah. This kind of thing. And full hand here. Come on. I hope your data is still enough for you to watch the stream. If you're not like using up all your data for that. Yeah, that's something like a sword. Still have to check what exactly the Master Sword looks like, but it's something like that. It's definitely an improvement. Right. Just, you know, we went from... Let me save it real quick. That would be cute with a cork in his arms on his way to bring him to the secret woods. Yeah, data's fine. I still have 50 gigabytes, so that should hold. Oh, you're back! Yay! Now, let's see if my partner recognizes you. Person who just joined is somebody we know. It took me about 2 hours to figure it out. No, I think that's a great improvement. Yeah, I'll be keeping it like this. You can read the messages from before? Damn it. I did not know that. I forgot you could do that. But yeah, you're a mod, you can read all the messages from before. Still, it took me quite a while to figure it out. Okay. Was it actually just 2 hours? I think it was even a bit less than that. You left... wait. You left like 40 minutes ago-ish? And we're now at 2 hours of streaming. I think it was about 1.5 hours. So, yeah. Still a time, but... Alright. Now he needs pupils. Pupils can make or break this, so I will... Probably this will end up in some spinning. Oh no, he's a bit cross-eyed. Maybe he should look a bit more, like, not angry, but more like grumpy is, I think, what I'm going for. He looks oddly Chinese currently, but that's okay. We don't exactly know Link's nationality. So what other part did you like the most? Ah, yep, that's a question for you. No, that's not where the nostrils go. No. meet in Australia, probably. 2 hours ago I was at school. At school? Oh yeah, well, it goes till 4, I'd say, yeah. Oh god. I mean, I also did something like school up until short before the stream. Did some uni work. Which in my case gladly is basically gaming. Though I did not game today. I just did research on what games to play. I was on my PC sick with a hefty cold and didn't go to uni today. Oh no! You also got sick! Yeah, I feel like a lot of theater people got sick the weeks after. I was not feeling very well until, like, yesterday, I think. Also, I just checked, and the most played Anno game on this PC is 2205. Numbers are a thing. Yeah, so I don't know if that's your favorite, but I do think to, yeah. Wanted to join the stream, but it wasn't possible. I mean, you shouldn't be on your phone at school, just to be fair. And technically, though today that's not that important, it is a stream for like 18 plus as an age, because I curse a lot, and well, it's not necessarily my responsibility, but I'm just warning you that sometimes the topics are a bit more adult on stream. Oh, I actually like how this is turning out. I wish I had like a lot more skill so I could finish it in the way that I see it. Okay, I'm gonna... What does the forest dweller sword look like? Oh, it's a very cute sword. Okay, just for myself as a reference, this is... I guess the sword... Oh god. Sword I'll be using. I think because I'm using my mobile data, the stream closes every time I tap out of it. Want to have it on in the background, but I guess that's not possible. Oh no! I mean, I'm not forcing you to watch. You can go and watch your own stuff. I wish I was, like, talking more, but also I don't know what to talk about. I forgot to prepare, like, topics beforehand. I played Anno 1404 the most, but on 270, which I kinda liked. I really liked basic view perspective, but still my favorite is 1800. Only downside being not having land fights. But the demo of 117 is really already to push the next part right behind. Oh! Okay. I've heard a lot of good things about 117, so it seems to be, like, actually really good and worth it. Which is rare for a Ubisoft game. Oh god, how do I draw this? Why did I say it could be the Forest Dweller sword? Oh, but it's so cute. And it's like nice and short, so it would like also, you know, fit into it almost. I'm not gonna trace it. Think about it for a second, but I'm not gonna trace it. Because hands are okay to trace. Hands just suck, but I'm really good at drawing swords, so I don't need that. I'm just being lazy right now. I have 2-hour playtime on the demo. Ooh. Which is with limited playtime and gameplay. Okay. But the demo is entirely for free, right? I mean, that's usually the point of a demo, so I'd hope so. But it will not be... You know. Yes. Okay. Then we might look into that. Oh god. Nah man, I need a gaming laptop. I can't just use the PC because there's a special someone streaming right now. Easy more often. Well, it's on Steam. I don't know about other ways. What is the stuff up there? Is it just... I'm so confused. What is this? Is it just... I think it's just a decorative wood. Just a decorative wood. Okay, now I'm gonna draw a line like that. That's not a straight. I'm gonna get help to draw a straight line. So I get the angle right. And maybe I should put this on like the lower layer. Yeah, that'll do it. Ubisoft Connect, it's where I have Anno games. Well, there's a way to display games played on Steam onto mobile. Not know about inputs. I don't know either. Well, I have heard of that. It's like a game share like thing, but I don't know. I mean, on the other side, I feel like Anno games would lend themselves really well on being on mobile, since they have quite a limited range of input options. I'm quite sure my phone would survive that. Oh, your phone has survived worse than that. And it is worth a try, at least. It goes like this. It goes like this, and then there's another one that goes like this, and it's, you know, thick. That is how I am understanding this right now. Okay. Then the handle goes up to here. This is like a heart. So just draw this. How do I should be this, and like this. I'm just guessing at this point. More circly. And it goes like this. Also, I'm doing some streaming. Because from could be, I don't know, We haven't tried. But it is very likely, yeah. Why do I make it so hard on myself? I have a symmetry tool. Only need to draw that whole thing once. Yeah. Like that. And now didn't Hook ask himself the same question? Yeah, he definitely did. And then he almost poisoned himself. And then there's like a hole here. More circular hole. This. And like this. Kind of, but not quite. There are idiots vaping in the bus. Oh no. At least a good smelling vape? I know I'm asking the important questions here. I don't know, too far away. Well, young people nowadays, no respect for anything. I just felt so old saying that. Something like that. That looks like it. Just that the handlebar needs to be wider. Okay. That looks wrong. Well, technically I do not count as youth anymore, so... yeah. I am allowed to say it. You're younger than me. Not by a lot, but you're younger than me. Any trouble with the perspective? I don't know how large it needs to be. Man, this bus stop is in the middle of nowhere, literally in front of a field. Y'all young. Look, listen, it's about your age at heart, and at heart I think... we all know that at heart I'm just an old grumpy man. Just checking it for size. It still needs to be quite large. But about the same size as I had it. Might just keep it like that. No. Okay, I'll make I'll make a rough sketch of it because I genuinely don't understand how the sword works. I'm not good with wood. Do I go all bus or wait for the at the central station? The time difference of like 5 more minutes, I think. I mean, I would say wait for it because then you'd have to walk less, like home. Station is closer to us than the bus station. And also, the train is more comfortable. You know. Okay, yeah. Officially, we have somebody older than you in here. But you're also not that old, right? You're like 20-something, I'm sure. Also, yes, I gave up on the sword. This is a hard sword to draw. I'll still, you know, try my best in the end. But for the sketch, Greetings from Austria? You're really all over the world. Wasn't it 30-something? No. No. Cannot be. When I first met him, he was 20-something. Damn. Time really does fly. But also nice to have you here. No. That's not how it works. Yeah, you definitely do. At this point, this is just a whole ass theater meeting in chat. Yeah, that's good enough for the sketch. I can move this out of the room. Not quite. How do I make you smaller now? Ah, that was my brain. At heart, maybe. I'd rather call him just a human walking orchestra. Yes. It's definitely piano. Amongst other things. Okay. Now, regrettably, I've come to the stage of line art. So, might all go downhill from here. I've not done a lot of line art with this pen. that was definitely faster than the first person in here. Oh, wrong layer. We don't have a lot of almost everybody at the orchestra is 30-something. Or definitely close to being 30-something. Why is it so pixelated? I mean, 30 plus doesn't really... Gotta go, might come back. Alrighty. Have a nice time wherever you go. Oh god. Why is it so pixelated? Oh, that's too large. That's also... What is the... Where is it? Canvas properties? Oh yeah, that would explain it. I had the resolution at 72. I usually draw at 350. Now let's see, now it should be... Yeah, that's somewhat smoother. Like everything else just got a bit less crisp now. Still very... I don't know, something about it still... Oh. Yeah, Stream Elements doing their job! That took a while, and actually I had to write the code myself instead of using the bot. But I did it. And now I use... I think 350 was fine. Don't want to crash my PC. But yeah, that being said, I should probably drink something, because last time I drank something was at the last reminder. Also, it should be once an hour, and that does not track. I don't know. Yeah. I don't... Maybe the mapping... Oh, that one's nice. Calligraphy? Oh, that's funky. Pretty sure I could do some very funny stuff like that. Rough pen. Ooh. Gives a really nice painterly vibe. Now, I really like this. But I also want it to look clean. Oh, I don't know which one I should go for. But that one's so smooth. Okay, let's go with this one. Yeah. But then it won't look as like clean as I want it to. Okay, I need you to decide which one. Either this one. This is pen number 1. See 2 dogs on a stroller, and oh damn, one of them is like ice blue eyes. Oh my god. This is number 1, and I think this one number 2. Yeah, this one was number 2. This is number 2. And theoretically we also have like number 3. But this one does not feel quite as smooth to draw with. So it's 1 or 2. Second and third. Okay, so we're going for the like more refined look. So turnip it is. Now that's so thick. Still too thick. Yeah, that'll do. More stabilization, definitely. Not very stable. In my hand drawing, I mean, not like Eckhardt's children were too small. Oh no. How dare they not grow? But, except for like the meat, dinner is ready and it's delicious. I already tasted some of it earlier to make sure it's good. It's really good. I did a good job. So as soon as you're home, we can just eat. I will then probably also end stream because I am quite hungry. But it's entirely done. All of it. And the pumpkin is in the risotto, so of course I had to roast it beforehand. Because it did not work with the what we wanted to do initially. Putting it in the shell did not quite work. Oh. Because the shells got very, like, soggy. And they kept tearing and ripping apart, so yeah, that does not work, sadly. I ended up just chopping up all the pumpkin that I roasted and blended it together with a broth for the risotto and just used that as the broth. And kept some chunks on the side for, yeah. I mean, they're now in the risotto, but they're like still chunks. And I basically had pumpkin soup for dinner, not for dinner, for lunch earlier because there was some broth left over, which was very delicious. So I can I'm forgetting words. I can guarantee it will taste good. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, my LEDs are not plugged in. Does the kitty help? Yeah, the kitty does help. And by what does the kitty help? I mean this. Look at, oh, it's very bright. But yeah, it's a cute little cat. I don't know. It should be charged enough for like another hour. It turned on, so that's a good sign. I'll stream as long as the kitty holds. If it goes out before you're home, and that's just my sign to stop stream early. But up until now, I've had a very nice stream. Definitely missed a few funny moments. Mostly just me not being able to figure out who our mystery chatter was for like an hour and a half. I went through almost the entire theater group before I got to him. I will. Is that how Hylian ears work, or are they more round? I feel like every time I draw a Zelda fan art, I start second guessing everything I know about Zelda. They're a bit less pointy. Yeah. I'm not happy with that one stroke over there. Really, I wanna have this be like really, really good. The intention of like maybe getting this as a poster for myself. Like have it printed somewhere. In the grand scheme of things, this is not really noticeable. Also, the lines are still too thick for my taste. I'm restarting the line art. The lines are still too thick. But if I make them... Yeah, I can make them this thin. But then they won't look as dynamic. That's okay. Nope. I think what makes line art so hard on this piece is that technically Breath of the Wild does not have any line art, and it just looks wrong to see this game with line art. But I also cannot draw lineless, that's just not... yeah, that's just also not right. I never draw lineless, that's important. Ooh, also we had another bot today. Wanted to sell me... You could like... Yeah, but I don't really like lineless styles on artworks. Like, I like it for games, where obviously lines would just, you know, be in the way. But usually I'm not a big fan of lineless styles. They look a bit too... I don't want to say too simple, because simple doesn't mean bad, but just... lined works just look a bit more defined, and I like that. This is better. Let me turn that off. Yeah, that might be a bit too round, but you can always make it pointier. But on the other side, Link is quite young, so he's allowed to have some round shapes in his face. Ooh, I'm starting to get a headache. I'm, like, very hungry. So... oh, dear. Dear Lord, no. Yeah. Looks good enough. And I wanna go. I wanna go for good enough, but it will always just look good enough to me. Okay. Yep, that's not how lines work. Oh, I'm very, very glad I took my big headphones with me today. Screaming little children on the bus. Oh no. Oh no. No, I was not drawing the face. I was not doing the face currently. No, I made the neck too short. I overcorrected. Could that work? Why is it so wobbly? That's probably just my own fault. But I feel like my line art always looks very wobbly. Also, maybe I shouldn't like zoom in to pixel perfection, because pixel perfection does not exist. But something about this already bugs me. Also, I have not closed the line art properly. So let me just do that real quick. Yeah, that's better. Giving the reference on. Feel myself slightly losing focus, so I don't. Oh god. I don't know how good I can still line, because lining takes most of my focus when it comes to drawing. Oh dear. But for now it's all good. Now it seems to be working. Problem is, if I do the lines so thinly, I have to like really do them well and like also properly placed. Because if they're just a little bit out of order, then it immediately looks very wobbly. Thicker line art is technically easier because stakes don't show up as well. Or as obviously, at least. See, I already don't like that. I don't know why. Still gonna keep going for now. I can always just redo it. It's probably just me being overly hard on myself. I don't know. On that wide closed fully when I tapped out. Had the wrong settings for it somehow. Oh! Good to know. I've just been crashing out over the line art in the meantime. I don't know, it's something about it. Now the lines are too thin, I think. I don't know. I want them to be more dynamic, but I don't know how to make them more dynamic. Yeah, I noticed. Maybe just look at it again tomorrow with fresh eyes. No, I don't want to stop yet. I'm gonna be defeated by line art again. I have to learn at some point to just keep going a bit over the frustration. I know that good things will follow eventually. So I'll just keep going a little while longer. I'm at IKEA now, by the way, so getting there. At IKEA? Ooh, now I want meatballs. That'll still take a while for you to get here then. I guess hair would be longer in the back if the sideburn thingies are that long already. Maybe he has more than shoulder length hair. I have never really looked at his hair, like, lengthwise. I never cared how long his is. I don't think he has a... I mean, he has a bun, but I don't think it would be visible from this perspective. And I also think that if it's that long, it would be visible here. Could be. I'll keep it like this for now. Would his neck be visible? Or would it just be... here? No. I like the version from before better. Like this. Let's see if I turn it off. I mean, it looks okay. Just not what I imagined, but it never does, because I'm just out of practice. I have to learn to deal with that for now. That is my reality. I just currently, I'm not as good as I used to be, neither am I as good as I want to be. But that will come with enough practice. I wish I could clip that because that is a beautiful quote, but I don't have my clip shortcut on me. How do I curve the arm? No. come on. Line is not going where I want it to go. I need to turn off the big light. But that might be too much. No, it looks fine. Ooh, the delay is back. My belly hurts. See, what am I doing wrong? At this point, I drew a straight line. Do I have to realign you again? Oh god. Nope. Yeah, I'll take that. I can work with that. This brush also ain't exactly it, but it's close enough. So, yeah. Ooh, there's a speck that's not supposed to be. I gotta say, I have a lot of issue with like horizontal lines, because when I draw on my iPad or on paper, I just usually twist it, and yeah, I cannot just twist. And now this is giving me the urge to just like, wait, to just, you know, do this and this, and then just this. Well, maybe if it did a little bit thinner, it actually wouldn't be all that bad. That looks fine. I mean, I feel a bit like a cheated, but on the other hand, I'm just using my tools that I have on me. I need to save real quick. Yeah, it's looking fine. I think I'll have to like lower the opacity on the line art once I start drawing, or coloring rather. Healing tool is not showing, you still drew the line. Yeah. I connected the dots of the line, to be fair. No, but I'm guessing there's enough, you know, professional artists who had issue with drawing proper lines and proper curves. So the tool was implemented, and that is what I keep telling myself. That the program that I'm using is Clip Studio Paint, which is used by professionals, especially in like anime and manga studios. And the fact that they have those tools just means that there was a need for them in a professional environment. Even though then some tools just befuddle me in their existence. Like, Where was it? It I think it was this one that at some point, like, it's nice, but at some point it portrays nodes that shouldn't exist. Like, if I keep going there, maybe they fixed it, but when I first started using it, and like, who thought, yeah, this is something that I need? Like, maybe if I wanted to draw a castle. No, this, and then eh, 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 eh. We drew a castle, yay! And it still needs a door and some windows. I don't know who necessarily would need this. I'm happy for them that now it's a feature here. Ooh, what do we have here? I don't think I've ever... Oh. Ooh. That is really nice for, like, manga drawings. They have a crop... Oh. For when you draw Hyrule Castle in the background. Yeah, I wish, but Hyrule Castle does not look like that. Ooh, that is, like, nice for, like, a little atmospheric clouds, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. Yeah. Oh, what do we have here? Black soot. Oh, that is just... Oh, that's also... Oh, imagine that as a line art brush. I'm sure that would, like... That would look cool. Actually, it's not even that noticeable when you do it. It's more like a pencil than really. Huh. Also some lace for when I inevitably drawing him in a maid dress. You know, just if I use any other color it will be visible. Just, you know. Can I choose a secondary color? Not here. You know. Some braids. Chains. Would be so perfect. Leaves, grass, you know. We have crack. Oh, those are actually... And we have, in fact, book. 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 Getting out of bus in 1 week left. Yay! And we have a house. More house. That's actually quite a few different ones. Didn't think they'd be, you know, that individual. Oh, that's nice. Speed lines. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Rain? Just one single rain, okay. One single rain. Focus lines. I'm gonna tell you all that need help with backgrounds or something. Set really clear. Yeah, it definitely is. I know that I've used it too when I was younger. I don't mind. I just it also has gotten a whole lot better since I was younger. Hmm. Well, there's a few interesting things here. I'm very happy with my software. It's also a bit on the more expensive side since it's a subscription-based model. Um, where I have to pay yearly for, but I think it's only like, what was it, like 20 euros, if I remember correctly. So, quite reasonable. It's a one-time payment for the iPad version. One real quick. Yeah, I'm on my phone. Alrighty, I am back, but also not for long. My partner will be home in like 30-ish minutes, I think, and maybe even less, and then we're gonna eat. So yeah. But I do wanna, use the time that I have left still to wait over here. Yeah. Just still do a little bit of art. So that's what I'm gonna do now. This. Like this. Yeah. I'll just do the belts like this. It's definitely easier. And I want them to, look properly bent. Yeah, that seems to be it. I think that's all of them. Yeah, it is. Alrighty. Back to this pen. Actually, first off, let's erase you for sure. Music is getting real funky right now. I like it. Alrighty. Oh, that was a hard switch. Who made this playlist? Why did the playlist do me like that? Wait, that's Stardew music. Oh. Well, I know that I'm still in GameChops, so it should hopefully be fine. I'm just gonna check real quick that it's still the right. Yeah, it should be. Right musician. So I want to get DMC8, my first stream back. That would be unfortunate. I mean, not unlikely, just... By the way, recognize the route again. I'm on my way, so it's fine. Yay, that's nice. That's nice. We love the Deutsche Bahn, don't we? I genuinely don't know how you can fuck up being a train so badly. Like, a train just runs on its rails and goes from A to B on said rails. How can you mess that up? The good old German quality of the rails strikes again. Okay. At least the belts are done. Well, I think maybe I should like close off this belt like this. More belt shaped. According to the heavy, I can tell you that was an accident. Caused everything to stop. Okay. Yeah, I know that there were like some workers on the rails doing something, so it's quite likely that. What? Go away. This is my stream. Nope. Nope. Um, it is quite likely that, you know, something happened there. I hope everybody's okay. Still, you know, sucks that it had to be like on a Friday evening because Saturday nothing can be repaired, and yeah, that probably means that it won't get repaired for a while now. Do your camera freeze or is that my internet? It seems to be your internet. Because on my stream overview, on my stream manager, I'm still moving. Yeah, it was my stream. Okay. Good. Don't want to know what horrific thing we would have ended on. Or not ended on, but, you know, gotten stuck on right now. Yeah. Now, I'm also not sure if I should keep working on it off stream, or if this should just become my stream drawing. I'm having a lot of fun with this drawing, and I won't have time to stream tomorrow, really. Or on Sunday. But yeah, stream is basically over now. So I'll give it a think. But yeah, that being said, this is our progress today after 3.5 hours. You know, we went from this to this, so I do think that's quite an improvement. I hope everybody had a nice time here, and let me see if I can rate you somewhere. Anybody that I follow. We can go here. Yeah, let's go here. Alrighty, let's rate a good friend of mine. Amphilman, their name. They're playing some Valorant right now if you're interested in that, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.